Chimera, really cool piece. Like the lighting on this jumpsuit, the movement of the dancer, the choice of costume made this performer appear creature-like. It too so much so in the beginning there was moments where I'm like, am I looking at something animated or am I looking at something that is making me think it's animated? Or is it going back and forth between? I don't know, but at some point it became very obvious that this is animated. So I don't know if it was always animated or if there's just a point where it's obviously this is what it is. But if the dancer is dancing alone the entire time and pretending to be dancing with someone, that's even more impressive actually as well. The editing and the cinematography is really great in this piece. The location is static. We have just the stage. So it really makes me feel like there's a journey because of the editing, because of the choice of the camera angles. And this dance has like a passionate like story too. It kind of goes from adversarial, like prey and predator to this passionate thing at the end, and then obviously this ending where he probably is becoming the character, the creature in itself, or accepting the creature into him. I thought was a really interesting way to end this piece.
Chimera. The lighting and the cinematography on this was really, really cool. I loved what the filmmakers did with your main actor slash dancer as they were in that lighted cocoon and that membrane and how they kind of emerged from that. I thought that that was really, really intense. And it kept your attention. It made you want to see what was going to happen next. Some of the blending between the live action and the I think that that could have been massaged a little bit more to make it a bit more seamless. But I liked the idea of this. I thought that it was really, really cool. And I think that they're onto something special.
This was fascinating and bizarre in the best ways. Um, really well done with the movements and the I get the meshing with the CG. I thought it was, yeah, just really remarkable how well everything worked together. Those two elements being the live action and what I'm fairly confident with CG. Yeah, so that was great. Really great technical and artistic sensibilities there. Those things came together really well. Again, it was a really intriguing piece for just kind of how bizarre it was and unique, I should say. Really well done, fascinating, interesting end for sure. This one just kept me leaning in. Really enjoyed it.
This film, Chimera, was an experimental dance film. He starts in an egg, I think, and the creature figure, which I think is the Chimera, comes and he gets out of the egg and they begin to dance. And when they both move, and then they begin to dance, and then they dance together. I think it's a kind of a fight, but they're also becoming one and dancing together for many parts. It was definitely a lot of expression and stuff like that. And in the end, I think he consumes the Chimera. It was a really well choreographed or improv dance. I think the way he moved was really smooth, and the creature was really cool to see too. It was really unique, and I loved the red and black use of light and color.